Thank you for taking the time to go through the app submission from us. We understand that there were two gaps in the submission. So one is the data privacy policy does not state with whom we share, transfer, disclose Google user data. That's number one. Number two is the scope listed on the OAuth consent screen are different from the scope requested in the Cloud Console submission. So we have addressed both these gaps, and I'll show you a demo of how we have addressed it. Okay, it is resolved now. Uh, we'll quickly go into the demo quickly. So let's go into the Go Post, um, like you know, the website. So once you go down to the privacy policy, so here, if you it has been updated on 28th July 2025. If you go down to section 5A, so we have clearly mentioned sharing and disclosing of Google user data. So we mentioned it clearly here, okay, which other platforms have access to the Google user data, and what we do with it, etc., etc. Yeah, you can go through this section, okay, the privacy policy. Thus, that addresses the first concern, okay, on the accurate listing of scopes. Sorry, the privacy policy does not state with whom you share, transfer, disclose Google user data. And secondly, link to accurate listing of scope request and app verification. We double checked it. We understand, okay, it was the Google Drive scope. Okay, there were some gaps with what we have requested and what the app actually had access. So I'll log in and show. Probably I'll log in from the beginning. I'll just log out, log in with my unlimited. Okay. The first part is it asks for the OAuth screen asks for basic information like name and profile picture and email address. Privacy policy, terms of service are linked. Yeah. So now I say continue. So I have signed into the GoPost application, okay, which is the dashboard now. Yeah. Now first I'll create a connection to Google Drive. So I say connect, and I'm going to use the same account to connect. So and I click continue. So here you can see it has access only to see, edit, create, and delete only the specific Google Drive files you use within the app. Basically, the user who is authenticated, whatever the file they create within this app, they will have access to it. And three other services are here. Is the person info and the primary Google email address and the association and the person info on Google. Yeah. So these are the information we get access to. Yeah. I think before we had one more scope, we were taking access, but we have made sure, okay, we don't take access of that. Okay, it is only the scope we take access. And I say continue. So now the Google Drive would be connected in a second. So Google Drive is connected. Now likewise, I'll connect to my YouTube. I say connect. I'm going to use the same account. Since it's not a verified app, I have to do this and save. The same privacy policy and terms of service is linked. They continue. Okay, so these are the three scopes I'll have access. Manage the YouTube video, view, and manage your YouTube account here. Say select all. And three services here are save person info, the same thing, yeah, what I showed in Google Drive. Yeah. And I say done, and I say continue. YouTube is connected, yeah. So now I'll quickly show, okay, how we use these connections to post content. So I'll say post from my computer. I'll select a content from my local laptop. Let's say I select say, okay, let's say this video. I want to schedule later to Zuma Limited. I'm going to save it as unlisted. I'm going to select as unlisted in Google Drive, and I'm going to not going to choose a folder. It will auto create a folder, and I say complete agent setup. If I click on this, there's a drive, there's a folder which I've tested it just some time before, where the content was directly posted there. And now I'm not going to select this folder. I'm going to create a new folder uh, to archive this file in Google Drive. Yeah. So I don't have to do anything. It'll auto create. I'll say complete agent setup. Now if we see, this is local to YouTube and Google Drive. So now I select this view content here. So this is the video I want to post. I'll schedule it later. And I'm going to select this. I'm going to publish now. It's publishing. So now let's go to Google Drive. I'll say view content. The same content I want to archive it in Google Drive in a folder which will be auto created. Let's say I select and I say publish now. Again. Now let's go see YouTube. So it is already published here. Published on 30th July 2025, 23:19. So now this is the eye icon which I can use to go see. I click on this. So it is still loading. Okay, it just uploaded 33 seconds ago. It's unlisted, like how we did it. Just refresh. Still loading, yeah. Give it a couple of seconds. Taking some time. Yeah. So this is loaded just a minute ago. Like this the video I just loaded from here. Yeah. Likewise, if I go to Google Drive, I would say it's local to Google Drive. It is also published. Now, if I click on the eye icon, I open it. Yeah, probably that video is loading into Google Drive. This is the overall workflow of the app. Um, please take a look at it and let me know if there are any more gaps we have to address. If not, kindly give us the approval. Yeah. Okay. There's a couple of other things I have to show in terms of how we are, changing the metadata while we upload to Google. Yeah, I will show you the metadata, how we are editing it. So I'll just again say create a new poster from my local computer. I just select a particular video. Let's say I select this another video one. Okay, so now I'm going to schedule it later to YouTube. Similarly, okay, for Google. And I'm going to post it as unlisted private yeah this time. And I'm going to auto create this to a auto created folder. Yeah, post archive into a auto created folder. Now I say complete agent setup. This is the new one that has been created. Now I click on YouTube. Okay, this is the content I want to post it. Yeah, so now I can go here and edit the metadata for this and also the thumbnail. So I'll just say edited title and I say edit chat description. Everything else I'm going to keep it the same. I'm going to add a couple of tags. I'll say add. We already have one tag group. I'm going to insert this tag group. And I'm going to edit the thumbnail to something, okay, some picture I have. Let's say I want to, so I just want to use this. I'll say save changes. Now the thumbnail has been changed. Now I can select this and publish it to YouTube. It is publishing. Now likewise I want to do it for Google Drive. Select this and I'm going to publish now. It's publishing. Let's see the YouTube. It is already published. Now if I click on this, it takes me to the YouTube. So it has been loaded as edited title, the description as edited description. Now if I go to the page, the thumbnail also should have been updated.
Okay, go to Safari.
Not this one. Just go to my studio, the content. Yeah, just the edited title. Yeah. So for some reason it didn't change the thumbnail, but ideally this is what we want to use. We want to change the thumbnail when we post. Yeah. And if I see Google, it's also posted. If I click on this eye icon, it should take me to the drive. It is still loading. So let me go to drive, google.com, and go to the Duma account. Okay, so these are the file that has been uploaded. Okay, I think this is still getting uploaded. Yeah, so and one more thing I want to talk about is the scope that I have requested within the Google Cloud. If we go to the Google Cloud platform, this is the scope I have requested. The non-sensitive scopes are these, and the sensitive scopes are these. YouTube. I hope I have covered everything. Please take a look and let me know.